I'm waiting. There you are. Now we are screaming. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends wherever you are. My name is Jim Ratto Jr. And welcome to my podcast. This morning we'll be doing politics again. So those of you that are watching via Facebook, you can share, you can like, you can follow. Those of you that are watching via YouTube, you can share, you can like, and you can follow. This morning, I'm going to hear for 30 minutes of my time, right? My agenda on this platform is to promote the JMB government. Oh yeah. If the previous government was doing what JMB is doing now, I was going to promote them. But they chose to gang rape the country to be a political leeches. And that is the reason why I am supporting Joseph Boakai now, because he promised to rescue the people. And he is doing exactly what he promised to have done. And he's doing it. So why not promote him? So I told the president, let me tell you, do what your intuition tells you to do. Do exactly what your instinct tells you to do. Your job is to put the country back on track. Your job is to bring the people back together. You are the father of the nation, and you're doing exactly what you were elected to do. And I applaud you for that. I don't care what nobody says. Mr. Joe Boakai, you are doing an exceptional, good job. And I, Jim Ratto Jr., in my capacity as a podcaster for those who cannot speak for themselves, I will definitely praise you for what you are doing and continue to do. Let them politicize it. As you speak it right at my name, Africa, it has 54 countries with different presidents and different tribes, right? Africa has 54 countries with different presidents and different tribes. And among the 54 countries, as we speak right here, right now, Donald Trump said, I want to have a high-profile summit with 5 African leaders. Oh my God. Are we in trouble? I don't know. But why would you be selective out of the 54? You can't bring other than I know, but you're bringing in Liberian president, Manimo. I don't know the outcome of the meeting yet, but it's scheduled to be held next week, Wednesday. From Wednesday to I think the end of the week. It's on the 9th, from the 9th to the 11th. Joe Boakai Monday, right? Liberia president. Joe Boakai president. Then Gabon president. Mauritania president. Senegal president. Guinea-Bissau president. Donald Trump say, and more all of you, I want to bring you here for a reason. But we know you. Manimo. But I think the meeting that is scheduled to be held between from the 9th to the 11th, I think that's good news. I'm not sure, but I think it's a good news because 54 African countries, right? Then you're only picking among them 5 African leaders. And you know where the public doing? Donald Trump, right? They met doing a whole lot of things that people don't like. But I don't think Donald Trump is stupid to send for African leader and tell them something that they want to hear. No, I think it's something meaningful. It's something in the interest because he actually picked, he was selected. And I thought, Jean-Paul Mobile Flomo, I want to welcome all of you. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I am using my Facebook portal and it looks a little professional than the regular, phone. I will share it later, but those of you that are coming, I want to recognize you because you guys. Oh, mobile J Flomo. Your name is on there too. Yeah, I see that. So I want to recognize you. But later on, I will share it and let you know I'm going on different platforms. So YouTube, Facebook, you name it. I'm going all over the place. TikTok and you name it. But again, I'm still learning the Facebook portal. I will try to say I gotta bring in 10 questions at a time, but I gotta paste and copy the key. And I don't know how to do that, but I have to bring professional person where I don't to say so right now do this. So I'm breaking people on Zoom, so we can have a dialogue, But one thing I want to say, my Liberian people, I want to say this to you on camera, right? If election is held, campaign is over, and whoever that is elected to be the president of that country, let's try to promote them. We shouldn't just politicize everything, right? I think the Ome is doing a very beautiful job. Oh yeah, let me backtrack a little bit. Right, so I'm not being political on this one, I'm just being candid. That's a fact. I don't care what nobody says, but that's just a fact, right? Right. The previous administrations, that is Johnson Sully and George Weah administration, it was in their purview to actually unite the country. But instead of uniting the country, they gang raped the country and they divided the country. And I thought, Omen Joe Boakai said, you know what? You got made a lot of mess, but I will show you how I do it. In the first place, I'm President Joseph Nima Boakai. Do you see me building condominium? No. Do you see me my rehab home that I've been living in, even when I was serving in the capacity as LPMC managing director during dual administration? I'm still living there. When I serve as an agriculture minister, I'm still living there. When I serve as a VP underneath Manasali, I still live there. Now I am the president of the nation. I still live there. Do I break it down to revamp it or to actually give it a facelift? No. My hands are clean. You see, my hands are clean. No corruption. I'm incorruptible. So I want to tell you people that I will fight corruption. And that's exactly what he's doing. And people are politicizing it. Like they are saying, it's selected justice. No. I thought you are doing a good job. But we now know what they're meeting about Gabon president, Mauritanian president, Senegal president, Liberian president, Guinea-Bissau president. Donald Trump said, and more all of y'all, I'm single you out to come to a summit, a high-profile summit in Washington, D.C., and then meeting run from the 9th to the 11th. We don't know the nitty-gritty of this year, so don't ask me. But I am thinking positive that the meeting will be in the favor of those African leaders or the African country that you call to come and meet them to meeting to Washington, D.C. So we don't know yet. But hey, one thing that I want to say in this public manner, Liberia, America, they go a very long way. So if even they're not trying to trump in other country, Liberia should be off the hook. Because why? We were the ones that supported them during the World War II. And you people were the one that actually, send people from here to actually make our country to be, actually, let's say, get our independent by ourselves. 1822. All right. So I'm just giving you a historical backdrop, but this meeting will be correct. It will not be a bad meeting. All right, let me tell you again. The thing that Joseph Boakai is doing and continue to do, and I thought it's a reconciliation. It's like he will be the glue. He is the glue for Liberians. He is the glue for the country. He is the father of the nation. And he's doing exactly what we elected him to do. I don't care what nobody said. Right? Okon, Johnson Sully, they said 6 years and 12 years respectively. Did they do what Joseph Boakai is doing now? No. It was only me myself and nepotism. That's what they did. And besides that, they were galloping the country. And the old man said, I didn't tell you, man, this is how we do it. I was parked in the garage as a race car. I want to run, but they parked me, I can't. But now that I am out, I will show you I'm on the track. I will run faster in the space of 1 year time. See what he's doing. Broke connectivities, what he promised to do, and he's doing it. And people are politicizing it. You don't want to be galloping in the country like others who did it previously? No. The old man's hands are clean. And if you are outside working in the government, your hands should be clean. You cannot go after corrupt politicians when your hands are in the cookie jar. Like the previous government, the previous administration. I never see them have anybody indicted or send them to court because they themselves were in the forefront of corruption. And that's why Joseph Boakai said, I am the president. I am not person who is corruptible. I'm incorruptible, and I will expose the corrupt politicians. It's time for Liberia to actually go after politicians because systemically corruption is embedded into the system, and that's why we're trying to fight. Me, Jim Rattle Jr., 57 freaking years on planet Earth, I haven't seen a politician, elite, high profile, to go to prison or go in prison. I haven't seen that. This is the first time that I have seen an administration prosecuting people for corrupt charges. And I thought that's what we need to do. You can only do that when you are incorruptible. You can't do that when your hands are filthy, dirty, in the cookie jar and milking the country like other administrations have done. Kudos. So today, President Boakai said it's going to be put aside as National Healing and Reconciliation. No, National Healing, Reconciliation, and Unity Day. Yeah, that I repeat, today, the 5th of July, 2025, it's on record. Some people, let me tell you, man, it's time for us to have a national healing. Because there are too many wounds. People are wounded, they are bitter, and it's time for us to heal those wounds. So it's time for us to reconcile. It's time for us to unite ourselves and put away all differences, political differences, all of the killings, all of the bitterness. Let's come together. The Congo, the native, you name them. We got to come together and be one to actually move our country forward. But if we sweep under the rug with bitterness and hatred in our heart, we are not going nowhere. And I thought it's a good thing that he's doing. And he will continue to do it. But that's why a real leader, I'm sounding the way I'm sounding, the CDC, the medical company, fair. Yeah. Doing the excuse me. Sorry about that. During the campaign, when I used to actually, speak against George Weah Management, cost me, but who cares? Right? We brought a person that have experience, a person that is knowledgeable, a person that is having leadership ability. That's the kind of person that we elected, and we'll continue to support him no matter what. Oh yeah. So now, you guys were in power, and you guys, it was in your priority to do what the old man is doing, right? I'm talking to you, George Weah. It was those that made you. It was those that actually promoted you, not only you, but other players, to send them to Brazil. And there you were able to get lucky and you were on the football map. It was though. Then the woman who served as the first lady in a freaking executive mansion where you used to go and those used to give you money. It's the same place you sat when that woman went to actually ask you and you refuse. That is wrong. You had a woman going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth because you are saying that he never voted, she never voted for you, and her son never voted for you. They have their political right to choose any political party. But let politics one side. If I were you, I was going to give priority to that woman because her husband was the one that made you. How can you be so petty? So I thought that was wrong. I thought that was wrong. And now the woman is dead and gone. You want to go show your black face, and either you want to get cow and money, simply because you think you got money. When the woman needed it the most, when she needed it the most, where were you? Did you give it to her? You have her going back and forth, right? And that's why I said Veronica is, she's a lady, but I thought she was right to refuse to cow. Because when the woman needed help, hey, I beg you, my son, my husband not leave me again. And I come back from exile. I am not the first lady anymore like I used to be. Can you just help me so I can get my little life going on? Give me my benefit, my husband's benefit. You refuse. On ground. That they didn't vote for you. Who does that? Right? Oh, Joyce Campbell, how you doing? Seto, how you doing? Mobile Diploma, how you doing? Ziampo, how you doing? Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all of you in America. Right here, right now, the time is, let me see. Oh, yeah, 9:01. It's after 9, right? So I got like 15 more minutes to go, right? So, you know what? Let me just do this. I want to share it a little bit, if you don't mind, to notify. But while I am doing this, Facebook, I have no copyright. I hope they will be able to get this news. I have no copyright. Facebook, what's up, or YouTube, wherever platform I'm actually where I have no copyright. I'm just doing it for my listening audience. I want to share it, but I'm giving recognition to hey, Vincent Nyondue. Right, yeah, Vincent Nyondue. How you doing? My man Vincent. Joyce Campbell. Long time no see. Say to why. Say to what my begin. Anyway, anytime you see me come here, you make sure you share, you follow, and like. Say to why. Ziampo. Those people are the people that promote me. Liberia cannot promote one another because while we are angels of the people, I know we are resilient and we are angels of the people. Different creature. Yeah, Vincent Nyondue. Oh yeah, thank you for that. I want you to share, I want you to like, and I want you to follow. Hey, my own man, I'm working today. So I'm running my more small on my platform. But the good news here is Donald Trump fell with the African country, but out of 54 countries, he picked 5 African leaders, including George Weah and Joseph. Where Kevin George Weah? George Weah not being invited here. Next time he starts speaking, for the other nation there and go by. No. He invited 5 African leaders, right, to come. And I think it's a good news. I don't know yet. So among them, Liberia is number 1, Mauritania, Senegal, Gabon, and Guinea-Bissau. So we are, hey, I don't know Manimo, the outcome of the meeting. We don't know the nitty-gritty yet. But after 54 African countries, then you want to pay 5 person to come and say you want to talk to them, high-profile summit. Hey, now and there, my ear. I'd get one so you cannot put sanction on Liberia. That's all I want, and all the other African countries. But anyway, Facebook, like I told you, I got no copyright, right? I just want to share the video. Even like I got 12 person watching, but I don't care about numerical strength. I just do what I got to do. But I will tell y'all about what happened in Grand Gila County when the old man said, I will show you how we can do the thing. Because I am in charge right here, right now. And people are bitter and people are angry from the past, war and April 12, and all the people that were not buried, that were not getting state burial and stuff like that. I will do that. As the president of the Republic of Liberia, I will show you how to do it. Manuseli, I will honor you for 12 years. Those are things I will tell you to do. You didn't do. George Weah, this is time for me to tell you how we do it. Anyway. No copyright. I'm trying to share this video a little bit. See right here, that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing it, and I need you to do that as well. I just want to add it as a side fraction, just a little bit, right? The last time, the VP, right? He said, since the president is tackling, the rural roads to make sure that there are road connectivity, and we need more yellow machine. And since the old man is doing other things, I'm going to China. He went to China the last time to arrange for more yellow machine, that the old man developmental agenda is achieved. Oh, okay, thank you, fine, thank you, because we get here now, and Joy Campbell, Joy Campbell, the chief, back in trouble, the woman I marry, and the woman I carry clean in a marrow, so yeah, then people come on Spoon TV to tell the public that he's disappointed in Jeremiah Malcolm going to get yellow machine from China. Who does that? Right? What have you done? What have the government the previous government done? And you trying to discredit. You took your own time and say, I'm going to China. Where the yellow machine coming from, I will go there to negotiate and bring more so we can build more road. And people on Spoon TV trying to politicize it. I'm disappointed. Look, let me tell you, man, we need to be supported. Not everything will play politics. Wait, no. The country is on the track to be able to achieve their developmental agenda. And that's exactly what the OMA is doing. And you guys are having beyond Spoon TV and speaking gibberish. Nonsense. What the job we are doing? Right? In 3 months' time, when he took power, he began to break and build. And you, who the cousin of joy we are, and you talking nonsense on Spoon TV. Sometimes I want to be dramatic, but I don't want to do that because I am too intelligent to be cursing people. And that's why I see some of the podcasts that can be cursing you. I don't blame them for doing that. We need to wrap our hands around the old man for what he's doing. Anyway, Facebook, I got the copyright. Nonsense. All right, there it is. Okay, thank you. Kabo, Boda, my boy, I'm take that way. Once I hear that way. Now, what I woman said, Mr. Rato, when you go in live, I can watch it because it can entertain us, and I like that. It's all about entertaining too and giving you information. to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. So again, my old man, I come inside tomorrow. Let me try to tell you something this morning. The last time when Joseph Yimabaka said, you know what? President Doe, even though he was a dictator, right? He was a dictator. But again, the manner in which he was killed and he was not buried, you know, and I thought, since a woman died and I am serving the capacity, let have a real burial for him. And when he was going, you know, when Bigman carried all the ministers, the cabinet, you know, they went with him. And I thought it was the best thing to do. And Grand Judah was packed. I can tell you that. That's what a real leader is supposed to do, and that's what he's doing. Right? But in the midst of that, play-by-play discussion, Yaka Koluba say, you know what? I married a crown girl. But you know, I am going to cause chaos. I'm going to cause trouble. I'm going to make Joseph Yimabaka to be unpopular. Empty casket he causing. I'm like, Yeke, what is wrong with you? Not because you are married to a crown girl, and then, you know, when the woman is going on because you don't like him and you want to actually cause trouble. So Bon Nege came and say, hey, let me tell you, man, I've been sitting down quiet. But if Yeke Koluba cause trouble in this particular town that I'm in, I will show him. Even though I am, you know, doing my God business. When he already causing people, I don't bother him. But our hero, he said, our hero is giving a real burial. And you come here to be causing trouble, the police will not hold me. The security will not hold me. The army cannot hold me. As I leave from here, you can better disappear because he caused trouble here. He got to patrol me before you do anything. I will run you out of the particular county here. What is wrong with you, Yeke Koluba? Are you crazy? I'm like, oh my God. The last time Yeke Koluba went to, that was years ago. They almost beat him up. And we were the simple that spoke for him. And I was like, hey, he's your daddy, he's your in-law. You shouldn't have done that to him. And now that Omen Joe Boakai is trying to give your white family they're trying to give your white people, right? The hero, a real burial. And you there causing trouble. And I said, Bon Naked Ampa, I agree with you. That man caught trouble with him, run him out of there and tell him that, you know, I call it Labron get the parable. Christian woman cannot, you know, a Christian woman cannot, how do you call it? Christian woman cannot born what? I don't know how to call that, but yeah, if you see you crazy, I am crazy too, right? And he ran him out. And I say, yes, that is good. But anyway, I'm just putting that aside, traction, but I just want to tell you that he did well. And he said today is put aside as a national healing and reconciliation and unity day. Let us unite and put our differences aside. He said, I have buried Doe and gave him a state funeral. I have buried Tobo and gave him a state funeral. I have reburied the 13 gallant men, Frank Tobo, Joseph Chelsea, Richard Henry, Reginald Thompson, Jim A. Pierre, Frank Stewart, C. Sata Dene, Gentile Philip, and John Stewart. And you name them. Their family were grieving because they were executed from the kangaroo court justice system, you know, headed by Doe when Doe overthrew Tobo, and they were buried in a mass grave, and the children are grieving. And I thought, as a leader, I want to give them state burial and state funeral to rebury them so we can put, you know, our differences aside. And I would declare that this particular day, the 5th of July, be a national healing, reconciliation, and unity day. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Because those men that are named here, they were working in Togo administration, and you guys were able to co-marshal them. The co-marshal can only be done with people who are in the military, but because you saw your men, so you did a conqueror code and just, you know, co-marshal code, they're going to be found guilty, and you took them behind the barrier and fired and executed them, and their children were grieving. Most of the children ran away. Those people, they were breadwinners for their family. They were fathers. You know, they were people who, you know, other people were depending on to put food on their table, and you did that. I'm a crime man. For me, I'm a Nima crime. But what it did, I thought it was bad. I can tell you that. So the woman said, I beg you, get in here, it's finished now. They are all dead and gone. I want to give them recognition. Let's respect the dead. Let's respect the dead. It is an act of national conscience the movement to acknowledge the political wrongdoing in our country. We can't let it slide. We have to make it up with the people to bring them back together. And in the public manner, Jim Rattle Jr., on my podcast, I'm calling on the president and telling him thank you. Let him try to incorporate the Congo people too, right? Let him try to bring the Congo boys in, because the Congo boys too, they are from Liberia. Even though during the coup d'etat they all ran away, some of them still, remain in Monrovia, the people that been like you. I'm not trying to be tribalistic this morning, but I'm just trying to say the Ome is trying to bring the country back together. Yes, and we need that. So, if you are listening to me, there are a lot of people that left the country to seek greener pasture. Some of them left the country because of the war. But now, I believe Liberia will rise again. Liberia will rise again. Under the administration, the first 1 year, there are things that are going on, and I thought we have to applaud them. Yes, let's give him that applaud. He's doing his best. So the Congo, the Nete, let back be back home. Let's come together and put the country back on track to develop it. And I want to tell you, right? Liberia will surpass other African countries when it comes to developmental agenda. That time is coming and it's right around the corner. It will all wrap our hands behind President Boakai to support him and be supported and start politicizing everything. Then definitely we will succeed as a country. Other countries can do it. Nigeria, right? They will come here and see greener pasture. At the end of the day, whatever they get, they will go buy home and build. They got multi-millionaire in Nigeria. Aliko Dangote is one of those, and you need them. Those boys got private jet. Those boys got they get their own company. We can do that. It's because they were hatred and hurt. So the woman said, you know what? Let's put everything one side and let's come together and heal the wounds. Let's reconcile. Let's be united. Let's start the bitterness. Let's start the dirty politicking. It's time to rebuild the country. We can do that. Liberian abroad, I want you guys to actually come back home, open your company, enter into the private sector so that most of the kids can be employed. Because most of them during the war, all they knew was to have a barrel of gun, loot, kill, rape, and that's all they know. So they need to be, reintegrated into the society so that they can be able to get whatever that is given to them. And it depends on us, the president, who cannot do it. So at the time that we do this, hallelujah. Let's try to say amen. I'm just saying. So say Imam Boakai, in the first 1 year, the thing you have done, right? You're making progress. Yes, you're making progress. Oh, so the last time when I think about how many thousand for 35,000, I think about 35,000 bags of rice. If I'm not mistaken, I had the last time I had it here. Yeah, so the Saudi government said we want to give it to you people to give it to the flood victim and fire victims. But at that time, it was George Weah administration. And D. Maxwell Kamea was the final minister. Not final minister, foreign affairs minister. And he went through his office and they misappropriated the rights and the funds. And they used it for their personal gain. I'm told that 5,000 of the bed was sent to Bon County and given to those that needed them. The rest of them, we don't know where they go. And the president said, hey, the asset recovery team, you guys got to go after all the assets. We got to start small, right? And that was when they invited D. Maxwell Kamea, Mary Brown. I'm like, oh man, but hey, we got to, do the right thing. And Thelma Sawyer and 5 other people. So you got to go to court and clear your name, right? So it's not that the OMA is going after people who serve in the previous administration. The OMA is not doing that to tell you that, I am not corruptible, I am incorruptible. My people, record is track. I got a track record. So I want to make sure that we put the country back on track. If you come in here with your dirty hands to steal, I will go after you. And that's exactly what he did. And I pray that he do more. And more bigger names are coming. Nonsense. Look, you think Liberia elephant meat? There are a lot of people here that actually came this country to say, do not pasture. They want to go buy home. You think America they are home, Canada they are home, or Europe they are home. It's not a bad thing for you to buy home here, but you gotta go buy home and do something. Because when you buy the home here, even when you pay out the home, you still gotta pay taxes on it. And when you get old and die, they'll bury you right here. Why don't you go buy home and do something and support the woman? We need to do that. Nobody wants to work and get retired and go to the nursing home. But if the country is organized, if the country has a reconciliation, if the country are healed, if the country is united, if there are peace, security, then of course people will say, yeah, I'm going back home. They are Liberian right now, right here we're talking. They building structures in Liberia, right? And they're living a good life. But in order to do that, we need to fight corruption. We need to make sure that the country is secure. And that's exactly what the woman is doing. And you're sitting now here on Spoon TV, opening your big mouth and being political. Oh man, I said, do what your instinct tells you to do. Do what your intuition tells you to do. Do it. Don't listen to the noise. Continue to do it. And they will say, oh my God, we thought the woman was wrong, but you proved all wrong now. But my only thing here is, when you are, my book will come small. Somebody, Mr. Rabbi, you can speak English. I can speak English, but I just doing it because to entertain my people that can't understand the standard. And, most of the old man can say, oh, Mr. Rabbi, I can enjoy you speaking that break English. The pinchy English I can enjoy. Folk crying more, folk you more. So, but again, I just want to actually say this to all Liberians. Let bygone be bygone. Whatever happened 1980, 45 years ago, and during the civil upheaval that took so many lives, and Ebola, pandemic. So those people, those events that I'm naming right here, right now, people died, and they were not given a proper burial. And I thought the woman saying to all of us, let us have a national healing, reconciliation, and unity day that will put aside. So those people, the event that I need, like the 1980 coup d'etat, when Togo was violently killed by some enlisted men of the armed forces of Liberia. And then 10 days later, there was a kangaroo court that was organized to investigate their own corruption charges. Of course, they're going to be guilty anyway, because their intention was to actually get rid of them anyway. And they were actually sent to be executed at firing squad. During the 80s, I was in my early teens. I remember. I even wished it, and I thought it was heartless. But those people, they were fighters. Those people, they were breadwinners, and they were buried in a mass grave. And I thought, the woman said we should actually, bury them. And then not only that, but there were scores of people that died during the event that I didn't name. The April 12 Red Riot, April 1980 coup, the Ebola, the 1989 civil upheaval, and you name it. A lot of people died, even up to the pandemic. So let us reconcile. Hey, Lama Queen, how you doing? Oh, okay, I'll sell it. All right. So I'm just doing the standard part of this podcast, and I will call it a day. So again, please let us wrap our hands around women Boakai so that we can rebuild our country. Liberia is rich. Hey, thank you so much, Bishop Jared Flomo Willing. Yeah, Senior Bishop of Full Gospel Church in Philadelphia, Greenway Avenue. Welcome. So that's why I'm adding my voice to the many voices. But again, the way I will speak like English. My name, Africa got 54 countries. 54 countries, right? But out of 54 countries, Donald Trump said, I want to have a powerful meeting with you, very important meeting with you. 5 of you. I will only pick 5 persons. The other one, then I will not call them. Then our president, one of those that was invited. And the meeting, it starts from the 9, it ends on the 11. Manimo. I don't know why he called them for. Don't ask me for that. Don't ask me anything, but I have no clue why he called them for. But me, I'm thinking positive. You know, I'm not thinking negative. I think the meeting, it will be in our interest. I can say. Yeah. Because I think Trump all the other African countries then, but you say I'm only picking 5 African leaders to come. But who are those 5 African leaders? I will call the country the name. But you said Boakai is one of those that he called to come. Mauritanian president, Gabon, Senegal, and Guinea-Bissau. And I'm asking myself, we got 54 countries. Then you're only picking and selecting, 5 out there. Are they in trouble? I don't know. Me, as a minister, I just want to say I'm thinking positive. Good result will not allow me. Let me political a little bit. Johnson Sally was only invited twice to come here to the State House because of the connection he had with the lady who served as the Secretary of State at that time. I forget about Mrs. Clinton. Yeah. But Joya, no. Joya only come here, go to New York, finish speaking, and then he go back. He was never invited. But if Donald Trump can select 5 African leaders in the midst of all the turmoil, political turmoil, right, against the African leaders, then I think that something good going to happen. So you gotta keep our finger crossed. All right. So before I go, I want to say this again to all African leaders. Africa is a continent. It's not a country. We are powerful. But the reason why the Westerners are trying to, downplay us is because we are not united. I want to tell you, if we come together and follow the lead of Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso, young 34-year-old leader, and follow suit. I don't want nothing from the World Bank. I don't want nothing from France. We can do it ourselves. As we're speaking right here, right now, they're building roads, bridges, schools, and they're utilizing the gold. And they kick away the Francophone, people that are in their country. They kick them away. And they say, we'll do it by ourselves. So if other African leaders can follow suit, we can have one army, we can have one president, we can have one capital, and one currency. Trust me, that nonsense where Ray doing it, able to do it to all. Ray, if we put together that nonsense Ray doing able to do it again to us, will be powerful. I can tell you that. But it's coming. As we're speaking right now, they are having a meeting so that Africa can be united. One capital, one currency, one president, one army. Trust me, if that happens, Africa will surpass every other continent. I can tell you that. But because our leaders are puppets, they are puppets in the pocket of the Western, leaders. But it's time for Africa to be united. And I want to say, let's pray for Ibrahim Traore, because over 15 coup d'etat have missed him, right? But God is the one that got him gold. And God will give him that vision. And if he can envision that Africa be united and let us utilize our resources so we can put premium on them and we can unite. And that is coming. And that nonsense right here they're doing here, where I want all the African people to go back. If you get green card now, you can't go back to your country because you are green card holder. That's nonsense, right? If you're born here, if you're pregnant and born here, your child cannot be a citizen like before. That's nonsense. The kind of work that we can do, you can do it, right? The kind of work people from outside the country. In fact, that foreign national make America strong. I can tell you. I bet you if all of us put together and say we're leaving, America will fall. I can tell you that on this camera. And you trying to put your work on already. But anyway, I'm just saying. But thank you guys. I got to go for a Bible study. I got to make up a phone call to come and pick me up because the Bible study is at 10 o'clock, 30 minutes from now. I should be able to get somebody to where they come. So Facebook, again, I have no copyright. And I just want to do this from a listening audience. If you actually follow me, my name is Jim Raptor Jr. And I want to recognize Joyce Conway, Setoa, Martina Bioplu, Lama Queen, Bishop Jerry Willie, and you name them. I want to say thank you to all of you for coming. I appreciate you. Have yourself a wonderful day. Right? So Facebook, I got no copyright. This is enough for my listening audience. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Finito. See you guys later. Tonight, when I come back, I will do my preaching and teaching. Buddha, Cabo, one point. Once I hear that way, almost go. All right, I can enjoy when I do this thing. Tonight we will be doing our biblical platform. You know, the political platform. When I do that, I get a lot of followers, and I'm still working on my threshold in reaching the threshold of 10,000. Because I was not actually consistent in doing what I'm doing, but I promised that I will push myself to do what I'm doing. So tonight I will be doing some teaching, and those of you that love the teaching, my gospel preaching, you want to come and be supportive and watch because it's going to be powerful. And I'm trying to study the Facebook so that with the Facebook portal so that I can bring 10 guests at a time and be zooming. Trust me, I will go big, and I will bring men and women of God, prophet, prophetess, evangelists on this platform to use it to speak to people, to disseminate the message of the gospel. It's coming. They're just small are starting, but the Facebook portal will utilize it to do more. And thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Have yourself a wonderful day. And again, I need 300 people. When I say that, people can say, "But wait, I think they will do it small." And the last time I have only 7,000. Now I almost to 9,000. Now I'm doing small. Who follow me? I need 300 y'all to follow. Because why? I need to reach a threshold of 10,000 before the summer ends. Right? Isa Kofa. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm singling out this guy because he is the only Liberian beside my cousin Miracle that will say, "Mr. Ratto, you got something you carry, but Liberian people don't know you carry that." And this thing is, you are a public speaker and you are a leader. I enjoy you on your platform. And therefore, every time you go live, I will give you a star. I'll be supported so you can keep your internet, up to date and give up more information. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's my pleasure to welcome to the platform, even though you came late, but I will still give you the recognition. The one and only Isa Kofa. Welcome, my brother. Let God bless you. Come and say, wherever you take that one from, let more come there. Let God give you more financial blessing in the name of Jesus. I want to give you that recognition. Thank you so much and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye for now. I'll see you this evening. Those of you that love politics, those of you that love me to preach, you're going to come tonight. It's going to be powerful. And I will invite men and women of God to come on the platform. You will see it. But it's coming. Thank you. Bye. I love you all. Wait. I'm trying to say I need 300 people to follow. I need 300 people to share. I need 300 people. Each of you get 10 stars. Then I will be consistent and give you more. But you can do it, sir. That's why I gave Isa Kofa the recognition and more all of y'all, besides Jerry Willie, who's one of my spiritual father. All of y'all me. You can get y'all me. Right? Okay, I'm gonna say that walk on your couches and be listening. All of Mr. Rato, you'll be flipping. But Mr. Rato, thank you. I appreciate you. Do what you're doing. God will make you to become a famer, and God will guide you to one day reach the threshold and do what you're doing. This is my $10 star, or this is my $5 star. You can do it. You can really say that yet and yet. Some of you are the big podcaster there. Like Spoon TV, they can watch it, but they can watch behind closed door. They don't want me to recognize it, and they don't want us to actually come out. That's the mentality that people got. Put you in the back and see you out. And you want to come out to push you down. It's in the organization, it's in the church, it's in the family, it's in the workplace. That's what we do. Like people, we are resilient, we are mean. Thank you. I love you all. Have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.